So the first time I got sexually harassed was a game of Slam Dunk when I was 12, and the basis of the game is a random asshole comes up to you and hits the underside of your tits and says slam, and then the top of your tit and says dunk, hence slam dunk. And, at the time I didn't realize that was fucked up, mostly because I was a child. Instead, I actually remember being really excited, because I was insecure and chubby, and someone thought I was hot enough to grope. It was the first time I'd ever been looked at as like a sexual object. And it was around the same time that I actually started wearing my first bra. I made my mom buy it for me 3 years earlier because it was bright neon pink and yellow and had Hello Kitty faces on the tits. It was a B cup, but I told her I'd grow into it, and I did. Very quickly, and then I outgrew it. And then I was a 13-year-old with 34 Gs. And because I'm an idiot, I did the subsequent worst thing for my self-esteem and decided to date someone who wanted to become a cosmetic surgeon. I'd sit there on his bed after we'd have sex, and he'd pull up my boobs in the mirror for me to see how much better it would look if I got a lift or a reduction, or where to trim my areolas. And I'm actually not even sure whether that started because of my insecurity or his wants. But it very, very quickly became an intense fixation for me. And I lost some weight, and they got smaller and manageable, at least. And as much as I hate to admit it, losing weight really did make me feel a lot less insecure about most parts of my body. And I would tell myself, I'm comfortable in my self-image now. I've matured past needing to look exactly a certain way. And that I would eventually wake up and I would come to at least accept my boobs the way that I had learned to accept the rest of me. And I didn't really. I'm almost 20 and my apartment is practically living in a nudist retreat with how many naked people are walking back and forth. But unless I'm having sex with you, you're not seeing my tits. And that does make me feel upset sometimes, because it feels like the only time I can truly enjoy that part of my body is when I'm looking at it through someone else's eyes.